Hello and welcome to this episode of Talking About Who. I'm Josh, and this is Talking About Who. Okay, so, we've all been cubed. We know what the pond's domestic life is like, which, to be honest, if it was me, I'd prefer travelling with the doctor. I think most people would. It just seems like a more exciting type of life, and as Brian put it, not many people get to do it. So, that's just my preference, that's what I'd prefer to do. I watched this episode, and then I went and watched the first half of it again, because I didn't recall seeing anything that backed up my theory from last week, which was that the flickering lights. And yeah, I didn't see any flickering lights in this one, apart from the obvious power drain, but that was the cubes, not my theory of the foreshadowing of the angels for the next episode. But notice something else, which I've also seen other people noticing online, and that's the title sequence in each episode is getting progressively darker. In my opinion, foreshadowing the angels, darkness is coming, the ponds are leaving, next episode, sad face. Yet again this one, it was darker than last week, which was darker than the previous week, which was darker than Asylum of the Daleks. Weird little quirk to this episode, I reckon, with the cubes and the whole theory of the plague that is the humans and trying to snuff them out before they can spread into the universe. It really seems that this doctor really needs the ponds. He keeps coming back for them. He keeps needing them. In a way. It's not like with the previous Doctor, when he finished with a companion or got rid of a companion or companion left, he just moved on and got another companion, which we all know the 11th will do with Clara or Oswin or whatever she's going by. When Martha left, he moved on. When Rose left, he moved on. When Donna left, he had some specials and then moved on. Last season, at the end of the God Complex, it looked like he was finishing up with Amy and Rory, moving on. But obviously he's not, and I don't know how I feel like that. It just feels kind of like these episodes, these first 5 with the ponds, are there just to fill space until we get the Christmas episode where it all sort of starts. I'm liking these episodes individually, but as a whole in a season, I'm really not liking not having a story arc. I'm not liking not knowing what's going to happen. I really liked having to think, whoa, didn't see that coming from like 3 episodes ago. It just feels like Moffat has really dumbed down the show, because I know that season 6 got some harsh criticism, but I absolutely loved it. In Good Man Goes to War, as soon as Amy said that her daughter's name was Melody, I'm like, that's River Song, Melody Pond, River Song. It just like, bam, like holy baloney. I know some people probably would have got it before that, especially in the episode with Idris, when she said the only water in the forest is the river. You should have got it from that. Well, next week will bring us Angels Galore and the Angel of Liberty and a farewell to the ponds. It's going to be interesting to see what actually happens, whether Rory dies one final time and Amy has to live without him, or Amy dies and Rory lives without her, or they both die, or no one dies, or I reckon someone's going to die. Don't know who. Most likely Rory, because that's been the way that this past few seasons have been. Can't remember how many times they've killed off Rory by now. Been multiple. So I guess I'll see you all next week for the Angels Take Manhattan. But for now, Josh out.